What's worse than not being a success? It's being a success and not being ready for it. There are tons of courses, videos, and books out there on how to become a success, but I haven't seen many on how to prepare for success. What's the difference? How to become a success deals with the path you follow to get from where you are to where you want to be. It's like the travel plans to your destination. Being prepared for success is like packing your bags for when you get there. It's about making hotel reservations way in advance, to continue on this metaphor. If you end up being a success, it could crush you if you're unprepared. Here's a great example. A marketing expert, and I think it was Scott Stratton, author of On Marketing, he helped an author get traffic to their website. And he asked her if she's ready. And she said, of course I'm ready. I'm guessing she misunderstood the question and thought he meant if she was ready to be happy with the amazing results he was going to get her. In fact, what he was asking was very practical. He took her yes for face value and did what he was hired to do. And thanks to his brilliant work, her website was an overnight massive success. It went viral, but she wasn't prepared for success. Her hosting service was not set up to handle so much traffic, and her website crashed. Had she been prepared, she would have been on a more expensive plan that could handle huge numbers of visitors at once. It's like hosting a party and sending out thousands of invitations when you only have space for 150. Have you ever clicked on a broken link? In other words, have you ever gone to a website and gotten the 500 internal server error message, the blank white screen? If so, did you ever return to that website? Well, when it comes to marketing on the internet, as a general rule, there's no second chances. So every person that visited her site and got that error message was a potential client she actually lost forever. She would have been much better off not launching her site at all and having those thousands of people out there remain potential clients for the future. In business, this happens all the time. People launch a product, don't invest in stocking up on their merchandise, and don't have the capacity to produce. And then they have to refuse orders from big box stores because they don't have the supply to meet the demand. Yeah, I learned that from Shark Tank. It happens to writers as well. Being unprepared for success happens to authors because they think that all they have to do is write the great American novel and get their book published on the New York Times bestselling list, and they'll have it made. They're not ready for success. Well, let's say they make it. They actually make it. They're there on the New York Times bestselling list. It's a dream come true until their agent comes over and asks, hey, when's the next manuscript coming? Make sure you're prepared for success. Not just psychologically, but practically. Imagine being a success and solving the problems before they arise. Be proactive. Talk to people who are a success in your specific field. Get the details from them. Make sure you're prepared. If you can't talk with them directly, there's a ton of videos on YouTube that will give you insight as to what to expect and what you'll need to prepare for. You can also ask people who work for successful people in your field. Ask them what problems their bosses are encountering and how they handle those problems. That takes care of the practical aspect. This practical aspect helps with the psychological aspect, because by preparing for the details of being a success, there is a certainty about your success. You don't actually pack for a trip and buy tickets if you don't think you're going to go to your destination. So buying the tickets and packing, to go back to that old metaphor, by being prepared, you're already acting the part of being a success. You're as good as there. By acting the part, you become that role. You walk the walk and talk the talk. You become the success you want to be. Leave your comments below and I'll actually respond. Click on the subscribe and get videos on the ESP as soon as they become available. Thank you and see you soon in the next video.